So I got these really small scissors. I'm gonna add this. I'm actually going to just talk through this. I'm not gonna make the conductive tape right now, but I'm also because one, it's going to take a little bit of planning, and two, I've got other things to do. Uh, in cleaning up tools that is going to help kind of relax me a little bit more. But I'm going to just talk through and explain pretty much from what I see is actually just cutting little small pieces of foil first, counting how many I may need. It shouldn't take that much. And then it's really not that hard to kind of make this electric conductive tape. So we know that I have the aluminum foil, and all I really need to do is get the ribbon and cut it to size. So I'm going to cut all types of different sizes, depending on depending on the new screen, what I need. Like, there are some pieces and certain areas maybe on the board and things that I need to double check. But I'm going to add pretty much adhesive, construction adhesive on certain areas, but mainly not on where the pads where the pads actually are. Especially on this ribbon, you can really see a lot of the pads. Or even on this ribbon that's on the display. Here's the old display, and there's a new display. And there might be a pad underneath there. There might not. There might not be. And also, the tape. I'm gonna have to buy like two different sizes. It looks like, or modify. It's just gonna cost and you know uh, be a little bit more, I would say, or having to you know alter my purchase if I buy it. But if I could just make my own somehow, um have adhesive on the ribbon and not to expose the contact pads on the ribbon, or the flex cable, and then basically there'll be adhesive on the ribbon around the foil, and even some areas, and if I kind of look at the microscope or look really close, there might be one or two strands of glue and things like that. So, and then there'll be glue on the flex cable or ribbon, and then I would actually add the foil, and I might you know fit, and then I could just try to adhere it with the foil, just kind of touching the pad, and also and the adhesive kind of holding everything um, with the foil, and also onto the you know I guess the contact. And the same thing with these smaller pieces. There's going to be adhesive on the ribbon, but not on the pad. And uh, you know, if everything lines up, I could also go back and add add on the top layer where the pads are, just to make sure uh, you know it's going to work actually. So thanks for watching. That's my and my kind of like kind of like go around, I guess, another one for now. and I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Kind of like looking at what's underneath here. This one, and oh, that's where pretty much the connector might. Well, I don't know. Well, that there's something on the new screen and not on the old ones. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. So I'm trying to remove some of these pads, and I'm looking on the old. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Upside DIY. So I'm trying to remove some of these pads, and I'm looking on the old part, and things. The cable is. Those are actually some type of They are actually sticky pads, or maybe there's actually like a some type of there may be adhesive like towards the no, not on the plate, but these sticky pads might be conductive. So I might be a little correct, I guess, on certain situations with some of these flex cables they call it, and it's not as easy to remove them. They're really somehow you know, they could be kind of really tough to, and I would actually, be more comfortable. So it's going to be kind of a double, a double take, especially if I really need this, and two how complicated is it to get. So it could be a lot of random stuff. I do have like some, I could look through a lot of random stuff that might seem like it, but I need to double check and Alright, YouTube, I think I'm going to probably make my own double-sided, it's pretty much conductive tape on this old the older display. There's a new one that doesn't have the double-sided conductive tape that some of these parts actually require. So I mean, I could probably, I mean, it just depends how much it is. I could double check at the store, but then I could also see if I could just make my own somehow using Scotch tape or even adhesive, somehow like making, like gluing a certain part onto the case and then connecting the ribbon and then gluing the ribbon onto the the thickened part where the aluminum is going to be, because of some of these flex cables do have basically a conductive pad or a part of the cable exposed to connect to the foil tape. So that's pretty much something that I've got to figure out, and to do it as good as possible. I'm kind of not trying to just rush, but peeling off a lot of this older type of conductive tape, or even conductive, just things for connecting pads on with some of these components. I gotta try to be really be as honest, I guess, and try to locate a few of these it seems like there's like a seems like there's basically this whole ribbon was pretty much was sticky, and then like where the conductive tape is was left unexposed so that it could contact with the metal underneath. And then the same thing applied for with the flex cable, I guess. But just a small part of the the basic, or the tape and the foil, just what the wasn't adhered as 100%. But this is adhered somehow. This tape and things. But if I pried on it and try to kind of use alcohol, there's all types of products and stuff that I need to basically get familiar with if I'm going to try to and using a lot of the old parts and some of and the materials that I have, actually getting a little bit familiar compared to the old stuff where things